What's up, y'all? So today we're gonna do a start to finish wig install, and this is a colored wig. This ain't my typical black wig, y'all. This is a colored wig. So part of me is a little nervous about it because I'm putting on, and it's gonna be for my 25th birthday. So like my heart is like, please do it right, please do it right. Cause I ain't gonna stop. I was looking at some of my little old wigs, like wig installs. I was like, this wig install was mid. Like, girl, you could have did better. It was mid. So this one, this gonna be down to the. I'm make sure it's on point, okay? Because I can't go into 25 looking like 24. So let's get to it, and I'm gonna try to get as detailed as possible. But while we at, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's get into this install right here. I'm just trying on the wig basically to make sure that it fits perfect to my head. I don't have to adjust any straps or anything like that. Then what I like to do, since I'm doing my hair by myself, is always figure out what side I want to put my part on, just so I can start preparing it before I actually glue the wig down. And then over here we're about to do the ear tabs. You got to make sure you cut your ear tabs off, but I would say when you first doing it, do not cut too much, because if you cut too much, then you're gonna feel like your wig in the front is just too small. Go to the other side, cut the other side. You know, the less the better, because you can always just go after and cut more off. So right here, I'm just flattening out, use my hot comb to flat out basically the hair, so that I can get to plucking my side part, because I personally can't pluck my side part while it's on my head. I have to actually put on a mannequin and then pluck it. So here's a little quick review of me plucking it. And I don't pluck too much, because you don't want that part too thick. Then you're going to cut your hair into sections, y'all. Do sections, because it will be easier for y'all, especially beginners. One section at a time. You don't want to just try to spray or glue the whole wig down at once if you're just now starting off. Using your foundation, that's something that's probably your exact color. Just put that on the wig cap. You don't have to do the wig cap method, basically glue it down. I wasn't doing all that because I was going to take this wig right off after my birthday. So I just put the foundation on. Make sure it blend, but just put it all over everything. Then you got to get the got to be spray. Protect that lace, so spray that got to be spray all over the lace. Blow dry it, so make sure it's dry. Went ahead off camera and put some foundation also on the lace. But I started off light. I didn't put too much on, didn't put on my head to check again. So I did like 3 times, and so I was okay. This blends well. The lace, like, it looks like it's enough makeup, because you don't want too much makeup on your lace, because it's going to be too much oil, too much, yeah, you don't want that. Then I separated my baby hairs, because it's easier to just separate your baby hairs before completely spraying the stuff down, so that they can lay flat, especially if you're using the spray, because it's going to get a little hard. The Eden Wonder lace bond, and this is my first time using it, y'all, so that's what I'm going to talk about. It was my first time using it, and I'm going to use it all the time, every time. And let me tell you that, I'm using it every time. I was telling y'all, make sure y'all have y'all pointy comb so you can press the stuff down. What you do now is spray the lace spray on your head and like smooth it down with your hands. Let it air dry, or like you can blow dry a little bit. I would use my hand, like, yeah, come on, let's get this dry. Wait till it's a little tacky, and then you're going to end up pressing down. But you do this like 3 times, depending on how long you want to stick. You do it 3 times. You spray it 3 times. Use your hand to smooth it out. Let it air dry. And yeah, then you lay it down after your 3rd time. Make sure you press it into the lace spray, okay? Use that comb. Do not be afraid to press it down. Press hard on it so that it can melt into the lace spray. To be honest, I was a little iffy at first. I was a little nervous, like, oh, what if this lace spray isn't gonna hold? But come to find out, it held, y'all. Because I almost took this all down and just was finna use the glue. But I was like, nah, I need to wait till I see the finished product before I, judge. You will mess up, and trust me, I definitely took off some of the clips where I messed up at because I didn't want y'all making my mistakes. If y'all see it like this, it'll probably be easy for y'all. But if you do mess up, it's okay. It's an easy way to fix it. Easy way. And with the lace spray, it makes it so much easier to fix it than if you use the glue. Now, the size is always going to be like the hardest, I feel like, to glue down or spray down. I don't know why, but it's just always so hard. And I hear that a lot on other people YouTube videos too. Like, the size is always the hardest. So you're going to have to spray that a couple times. Your edges, your sides, to get the wigs to actually stay down. And that's okay. Remember I said earlier, the less the better. Yes, I have to end up cutting off some more of the lace on the side of my ear because it just wasn't laying flat because it was still too much lace on it. So that's why it's good I didn't cut off too much. I actually used a eyebrow razor to cut off the lace instead of using scissors, because scissors gonna give it like a straight look. You don't really want your lace to be looking super straight. You want to use that razor because it's just gonna be like just cutting. It's perfect, y'all, and it come off real easy. Remember I said them sides is hard to stick. As y'all see, they still sitting up, but it's okay because I'm finna get that. And some of the pieces of the lace is still up, but that's why we're gonna go back with the ebony lace spray and actually spray it down on top of the lace instead of on my forehead. Now, once you spray that on top of the lace, you want to make sure you get your red tail comb and press down, press down. And while you press it down, use the blow dryer so that it will dry flat or whatever. And then I end up removing my baby hairs that I was going to use for the other pieces around my lace. And I put the elastic band on. This is important. It's going to make it lay flat now. You got to make sure you get that. Right here, I'm using my wax stick. and hot comb just to smooth down, flatten my hair out. You want to get the pieces. Don't just do the top where you going to see. Do also underneath the other hair so they can get real flat. And I did this for both sides, especially for my bang side because, boy, y'all know them bangs can be looking a little thick. We don't want that. Also, what I did off camera is flutter my hair while the elastic band was still on my head. Now right here, I'm going to use the eyebrow razor to also cut my lace. To cut my edges. Now my edges on the side got a little janky, so I had to comb out the edges because it got hard from that lace spray. But that's okay, because with the lace spray, it's an easy fix. A very easy fix. Now to get your baby hairs like curly, you should use a small flat iron. I tried to use my big flat iron because I couldn't find my small ones, but I just end up was like, you know what, F it, man. But definitely use the small flat irons and curl it inward, or you can curl outward, but I like to curl mine inward. I braided my little bang part that I was gonna do because the simple fact is, like, I needed it out my way. It had to get out my way. Now, actually getting this ponytail tie I actually wanted was so hard, y'all. It was so hard. I'm not even going to tell y'all a story. But I just kept trying, just kept brushing it up, getting as much hair as I felt like I needed in my ponytail. Then eventually I started to use the slick stick and the hot comb to make sure it slicked up a little more and was a little better. I don't usually do ponytails when I do my lace fronts, so for me this was kind of new. Here I am slicking my baby hairs, and what I like to use when I'm slicking my baby hairs is to be glued, and sometimes also they got to be spray because I feel like it just gives me a better hold. And that's what I had at home. I had to use what I had at home because I wasn't finna go to a beauty supply store. Hey, honest, y'all, I'm not the best at baby hairs, but everybody's super good at something, and the baby hairs is a tough spot for me. But I think I did a decent job with these. Feel like you need to pluck your hair some more to get it a little more natural, then just definitely do that. Don't be afraid. That's why I always pluck less in the beginning, and as I'm doing my hair and finishing up, if I need to pluck more, I just do that. And I always keep a baby wipe or something wet to wipe my hands off, because your hands gonna get real sticky during this process. You don't want to have to keep on running to go wash your hands. So make sure you keep some baby wipes, a wet rag right there, so that you can wipe your hands off and you don't get all that oil and all that extra junk on your lace. Here I am cutting the hair, giving it some layers too. I feel like layers always just add more flavor to the wig. It's so funny. But when it came to actually cutting like the ponytail, y'all, I was like so nervous because I'm like, I can't really see it. I should have cut it before the end, but either way it go, it still turned out, the hair turned out good. And I was bumping the hair as well with my flat irons. Don't be afraid to bump the hair. Do not be afraid. The hair turned out even, but I think it is, so it is what it is. It still was cute. Here I am just slicking the hair down just to make sure that all those extra little pieces of hair that the company like to leave in to make the hair look thick is slicked down. I can't stand when they do that. It just blows my mind. It gets on my nerves. Here is how I wore my hair the first day that I did it, y'all. I was actually running late for what I had to do because, my birthday was tomorrow and I had festivities planned for this day that I was filming. So I had to hurry up. I really couldn't do much but just show y'all like, okay, this is how it is right now. And it actually turned out really cute. I really liked it. It looks so good. But stay tuned to see how the finished product on my birthday end up turning out. It's right after this clip, so make sure y'all keep paying attention, okay? Hey, it's Kia and I'm back. Look at this. Y'all, like, just look at this. It is so cute. I was so nervous about doing this red color, but it came out really cute. And this is actually one full day after me doing the whole install because I was rushing yesterday. Today is my birthday, May 12th. So basically I was in a rush. I was trying to get out and handle, do some birthday festivities basically. So I had to hurry up. I couldn't record the finishing products because I didn't even finish at home. I ended up going somewhere else and finishing basically, but here it is. Now, what I would say though about the hair is that it was bleeding a little bit when I washed it, but overall, like, it wasn't too bad. The hair is soft. But we can't really give you a review on if the hair is good or not until after like a week or two. Then I can tell y'all how that really, how this red hair really turned out, basically. So what I will be doing is giving a review on this hair in probably about 2 weeks and letting y'all know, like, was it good, was it bad? But overall, I'm gonna tell you what was good. That lace spray, I will definitely be using that more often. Like, it's been sticking to my head, y'all. It's been sticking to my head. But when I put my scarf on last night, I woke up this morning and I was kind of like tugging it off a little bit, my scarf off, because it was stuck to my lace. But that's making me realize, like, it's probably gonna be easy for me to actually take the lace off and it still lay, because it didn't do any white casting. So if I do like have, I say white casting, you know how it be flaking up or whatever. If I do have that, it's probably from the got to be gelled. That's what it's. That's why I used to slick my edges down. But overall, it's been good. I want to do another color now. This is how it turned out. So yeah, but that's all I have for y'all today. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on TikTok at YOVKEYA and Instagram at YOVKEYA. And comment below, would you do this color? Would you do another color? Are you gonna try the lace spray? Let me know. Just comment below. I want to see y'all responses. I want to know what's up. But I'm out.